Let's go into preparation. Whenever you make a cocktail, before other than the direct method, okay, always chill your glass first. Okay, so chill the glass with ice. Just put ice is good enough. By the time you finish mixing your drink, okay, the glass will be chilled. Now some places will have much more money to invest. They will put the glassware in freezer or in chiller. Okay, but otherwise, chill your glass with ice for any drink that you're preparing for cocktail, other than the direct method. Even the direct method, if you have space, then you can put it in chiller and then build. But otherwise, not necessary. Other drinks which put in a glass after, you need to chill it. Why you need to chill the glass is basically the temperature of cocktail that you serve is very important. Okay? And your equipment will affect the temperature. The cocktail that you make usually is about maybe 4 degrees Celsius, 4 to 6 maybe. Okay? And the glassware, let's say it's in a room temperature, it's about 25 to 20, maybe around there. The moment that cocktail, which is about 6 degrees Celsius, and you pour inside here, the equipment will start to take away the coldness. So immediately your cocktail temperature starts to go up, which is not a pleasant experience. I'm sure some of you who do drink, okay, if you drink a warm cocktail, okay, it's not as nice as drinking a cold cocktail. So when we chill it, okay, the temperature of the equipment goes back down, maybe 10 degrees or 8 degrees. So you actually lengthen the time. Of course, the warmth will always allow the temperature to go up. Okay, but you lengthen the time of which it stays colder. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, so that's the reason we chill the glass. Okay. So next, we're going to use a stir. Okay, I'm going to make 2 portions. So martini glass. Nowadays, people can use coupe or coupe glass. Okay, can be used in the same fashion. I'm going to do 2 portions just to show you that the equipments, they look different, but the technique is the same. Okay? Okay, when we're dealing with cocktails and ice, okay, I did mention before, cocktail ice to bartender is like fire to chef. So it's very, very important. We always look at the quality of the ice of which before we make the cocktail. Whether it's dry, whether it's wet, okay, we always prefer big pieces, okay, as opposed to small pieces. That's why I purposely go and buy 7-Eleven ice. I didn't use the college ice. The college ice actually is too small. It's not good for making cocktails. You can, but it's not the best. Because it's small, it breaks easily, it dilutes the drink too much. So we prefer big pieces. Okay. So stir technique. Have your mixing glass put full with ice. Okay. Try to choose ice that's in solid blocks. You don't want too much of your ice shards. Okay, your ice chips. because this will affect the dilution when you do your martini. Okay, so based on the ratio, 6:1. Sorry, 10. Since we use 10, we're going to use 60 of gin. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 different spoons to show you 2 different techniques. The most basic, but both the most important thing is to slot your spoon at the side. Okay, you don't want to do like Mama style, do this. You need to stir and go along the line of the glass. Basically, in a martini, we try to control the dilution. Okay, so that is done by how we stir. So the most basic is just to stir. Okay. Lightly, slowly. Control dilution. Now, when we stir a drink, what we're trying to achieve is the function to chill, to mix, okay, without air. To chill and mix without air. Okay, so that's why we stir. When we do this, basically to control dilution, we're able to preserve a certain liquid texture, we call it. Liquid texture. Like after a good martini, you've done it with a proper technique, it will look like a thick water. Okay, which hopefully you can see later. So some books will tell you, oh, you need to stir 10 times, you stir 30 times. Okay, this is not correct because depending again on the ice, depending on the temperature of your products and everything, will change the drink. So this one is based on experience. What you think is best after you keep making, you drink, you taste, you know which one, then you know when to stop it. Okay, but otherwise, whatever books is just a guideline. It's not totally wrong. It's just a guideline. Okay, so this one is still the same thing. Okay, this I put it aside, but this I have Japanese technique. So after you prepare the drink, okay, ice, throw it. Okay, the important thing to note, when you pour the ice away also, try to flick as much of the water away as possible. You don't want the residue to go in. Again, it's all because of dilution. Okay. So we can use the strainer.
That is the
okay. How we look at whether you've done a good martini or not, basically some people will see through your stir technique. If you've done the correct technique, on the surface you will not see any ice crystal. Okay? So you've done good dilution. You feel that the ice crystal will create more dilution. Okay? So you don't want that. Now, martini, simple, 2 ingredients, dry vermouth and gin. But as a bartender, this is actually one of the most demanding drinks in the world. Why? Because people who really drink martini, they know how they like their martinis. James Bond, okay, he likes his martini the wrong way. He prefers shaken, not stirred. Okay, so this is the proper way. Now you know the proper way to make a martini. It's supposed to be stirred. Now martini drinkers will tell you, oh, I want 3 olives. normally comes with olives. Okay? I want 2 olives. I want pitted olive. I want 2 olives with a lemon twist. I want it made with half, let's say this one, half Winston, half beef bitter. I want to make vodka